I'm not drunk.
How you doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today, a little bit different. We're going to be doing a little bit of servicing on Scotty's rubbish BMW.
Not rubbish, it's been a nice
series convertible thing, diesel.
It's been a nice, reliable car for 7 years. I'm going to sell it because I bought the Scooby.
He's bought the Scooby and he wants to sell this now.
So
he's had a full paint correction on it by a detailer. You can't see it because it's dirty, but believe me, it's been paint corrected. And also he did the roof as well. The roof looks 100 times better than it did.
Oil.
But we're going to do, wasn't he doing rear brakes?
Rear pads, oil, spark plugs.
Rear brake prags. Rear brake prags, rear brake pads, oil. We're going to do an oil service on it, and we're going to do not the spark plugs, because this is dirty diesel. We got to do dirty glow plugs. So let's do it. Rex is helping. Say hey.
Hi.
And also, if you didn't follow along, we now have a new shed for the engine building and the old shed as well, so we got double the capacity of all the, I don't know, engine building sheds you can get for this bad boy. If you don't know, if you're new to the channel, we are currently restoring an R33 Skyline. Engine's getting forged right now, but anyway, on to the next thing. Let's do Scott's car. Jack it up.
Right,
You can see the rear diff, can't you?
Well,
Huh?
am I supposed to
You have to see the rear diff so you can jack it.
I'm gonna go put it
Where can we jack it?
Is it round about
There's a
here?
diff there, right there.
Right there.
Yeah. Jack it onto that diff.
There's too much plastic stuff here.
Plastic stuff's miles away. Don't hit that bracket that's there.
Well, tell me,
Leave
I
it
can't
no.
see, mate.
The diff's there. What are you doing, bruv? Over there. There's the diff, isn't it?
You really need to
There's the diff. Oh, I broke that.
Mate, what are you doing?
Fix it.
Yeah, what you
What are you doing, Scott? Anyway, that's people jacking. Now the chocks are in, look. Scotty has jacked it right up there.
Right, we need to do these.
Yeah, just put them underneath the car.
They are under the car.
Are they jacked? Are they?
No, they're not.
Are they pulled right up?
No, I'm holding this.
Is that as high as the jack goes? Is it?
Almost, mate.
Yeah. No. If these are maxed out, no, they're not maxed out. Hang on.
They're not much, so put them on decent.
Go up to them things there are solid. You go up to these, and rather than the arms, so the arms will move. Yeah, that's good.
Right.
That should be good. Now if you just leave it like that, we don't have to worry about it too much because we're only going to take the wheels off and do the brakes. It's safe, bruv, it's safe. Anyway, boys, this is the state of the discs.
Yeah, they're fucked.
The discs are fooked, and the pads obviously need changing. Scott just thought we'd change the pads without the disc, but we need a new disc as well, so
Can't get this right now.
we can't get discs. We're going to do a disc before he sells it. We will do, because I won't let him sell it without it. But let's do the pads anyway while we're here. Right, we are continuing on with Scotty's brakes. It's been a few days later. We did not have any success the other day because we had far too many beers. But now we're continuing with only a couple beers in us, and it's going well. We have completed one rear brake pad and disc change. Boshed it. And now, yes, we're on this one. We've also got to do, like I said before, we got to do glow plugs in a dirty diesel, which would be a pain in the ass. And what else are we doing, Scott? Glow plugs, rear disc. Oh, oil change.
Oil change, oil filter.
Oil filter and oil change. And then it's being sold because we got scoobity bop bop. We don't need this thing anymore. It's rubbish. If you want to buy it, let me know in the comment section. It'll be on Bookface. Look at the grafter, look. Pure grafting.
Oh.
Bosh. We have brakes and discs on the rear of the Beamer, all complete. Just need to pump brake pad, so that brake pado, you know, so it doesn't. There you go.
So nice compression.
Nice compression. Job done. Next, oil. I'm gonna have a look at this one tomorrow while he's at work. One car fixed-ish. We're gonna do the oil and the glow plugs on the Beamer tomorrow when he finishes work. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have a look at this thing for him and see what's the problems with it. Because obviously we've not really looked at it since he bought it. So we're gonna have a little check for it tomorrow. Right guys, it's the next day. Scotty's took his Beamer to work. He had a problem with it. The handbrake didn't work after he changed the discs on the back. Probably because we were like ramming things down to get the disc off, because I don't think they've been changed since the car was built in 2011. So when he gets back, when he finishes work, I've got a day off today obviously, we're going to take the disc back off, see if we can mess around with the brakes, adjust them, the handbrake that is, and fix that. But whilst he's at work, I'm going to have a little gooch at his Scooby. If you don't know about his Scooby, we went to pick it up, what, a week ago or something like that, and we've not gone through it or nothing yet. We literally bought it up Winchester and he drove it for a week going to work and back, and it's a bit rattly, so we're going to jack it up and shake all the arms and stuff, see what the bushes are like, see what the suspension's like, see how rusty it is underneath. It should be fine. We had a quick look when we bought it, and see what the score is basically, so let's get doing it. Okay guys, the RB5 Scott Scooby. Just had a quick look through it. We found some, they're not massive issues. It's what happens when you buy an old car, isn't it? You're not going to get a 100% car. But it looks good, which is the main thing. It works, it runs and drives, not like mine. Right, so we've got the issues we've got so far. So we've got a leaky sump, easy, bit of gasket sealant. We'll do that when we do the when we do an oil change. We've got leaky valve covers. This one's the worst, the passenger side, which apparently is a common thing on those Scoobs. And the driver's side, I'm not going to squeeze right around there. The driver's side's got a little oil leak. And I don't know whether that's the power steering leaking or it's just the oil coming from the sump onto the actual steering rack. But that's a bit leaky as well. So I think that's just the oil from the sump though. So yeah, that's it. Bit of surface rust. Other than that, it's got like aftermarket-y drop link things there. Look. All four corners. Surface rust everywhere again. Got a stock header, which we may as well change when we do the valve covers and stuff. And what else is there? What else did I find? Obviously, I'm no expert. I'm just an amateur having a little gooch. We have got a little bit of a hole here. What, the inner sill is it? Outer sill, yeah. We've got a hole there. The other side's fine. I don't know if you can see from there. I'll zoom in for you. I can't bother to climb round. But yeah, it's a little bit jacked up, but it's not nowhere near as bad as this side. So we're going to Profile Motorsports, see Julian, so he can redo the jacking points, or jacking point, just one if it's not that bad on the others. The others do seem fine. It's been under sealed, so we can't see what's underneath that. Obviously it's all a bit dented up and stuff from where it's been jacked up, but he seems alright. He seems alright, he does. Oh, what else? It needs all four brakes. I mean, I think one's warped because when you put your foot on the brake it wobbles like hell. I mean, they've only got a little bit of lip on them, and the pads have got a bit of life left in them still, but we'll just get all four discs and pads. The rears, the same, got pads on them, but the heat shield, the dust shield at the bottom here, look, that's all crusting away. Yeah, that's gone for. So both sides of the rear basically new dust shields, discs and pads. But other than that, he's all good. he says there's rattling coming when you drive. I went for a little drive in just a minute ago, went to Mackey's, and it might even be just the dust shields rattling when you go over bumps and stuff. I've had a shake of everything, all the arms, all the suspension. It's had oh, you can't see here. It's had new rear struts and springs. I think they're Pro Drive ones because the RBs come with Pro Drive suspension, I believe. But it's still got the old springs and shocks at the front. So I'm assuming these were alright and the rears were gone or something. So you just replace the rears. I wouldn't do that. I'd replace all four, but this is the previous owner, isn't it? But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I'll get him to get those bits ordered and we'll get it cracking on. Let me know if you're interested in watching the Scoob on the channel way, because we're going to do all the work on it. Let me know if you think it's a decent car or it's a shed that he's bought. But I don't think that's a bad effort really for what, seven grand odd he paid for it, and it's got a bit of rust and some brakes and stuff, just regular wear and tear. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one, because we're not doing any work on it today because we've got no parts. Obviously we're waiting on engine. I just got an email yesterday saying that my valve stem seals have been dispatched from JDM Garage, which is the only thing we're waiting on for now. The machine shop should have the pistons and rods by now because they ordered them last week, beginning of last week, and it was up to 10 days maximum delivery time, so it's almost 10 days now, so surely they've been done. But as soon as the valve stem seals get here, I'll drop them off to the machine shop and they'll stick them in the head. Head's been fully rebuilt, all the good stuff. I'll go through the engine when we get it back and what I've done to it, and then we'll put it together and stick it in here. But yeah, like and subscribe to the channel, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Oh yeah, one more thing as well. Let's give you a quick update on the workshop / shed situation. What are you doing? Zoom out. We have a new shed, obviously we know that now. This is going to be basically just storage, you know, lawnmowers and all that. And this old one, what I've redone the roof on it and stuff, tidied it up a bit, is now going to be like my little workshop sort of area. I'm going to get a bench at the back here, like a workbench with some tools put up at the back, so I've got somewhere places to like wire wheel stuff and all that, and obviously build engines and whatever in here, and all my bits just all easily found now instead of having to climb in and out of a shed and climb over things and all that. Obviously all this is going to go back in the car, so we'll have all this room back. Oh, and the sump, 2 seconds, the sump we had done at Profile Motorsports. We had the 10AN fitting welded onto it, and he also banged out this dent that was in the bottom of it from when the turds at the other garage years ago pulled my engine out and just obviously just dropped it on the floor and dragged it. But yeah, he's banged that out and he's put that bung on it. We're ready for the rear oil head drain on the head of the engine. But yeah, that's it. Ciao guys.